the Weird and Wacky segment.
Abominable snowman.
He's not an axe murderer.
One of the TAs turned out to be a bot.
Okay, it's Weird and Wacky time. What's up first, Joe?
The city said it would take 3 years to install a speed bump, so I bought my own on the internet. What a headline. Published a little too close to April Fool's Day for my liking.
First of all, I should have assumed it, but I never even thought that you could buy a speed bump on Amazon, but you can buy a speed bump on Amazon apparently.
Yeah.
So this guy, there was an intersection near him in San Francisco that was apparently one of the most dangerous, and everybody knew it and the city knew it. And yet it was going to take years for them to install a speed bump. So instead he surreptitiously installed his own, and it clearly helped. He did not leave it there because of liability issues and things like that. But, I kind of like the guerrilla tactic here. Like, I don't know. I wonder if he could actually install it and then just not say anything and be like, I don't know who installed it.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, ask forgiveness, not permission, but also like somebody would have to complain, right? I mean, this is the thing about all of this stuff, right? Like, laws are only laws because people want to enforce them, and somebody would have to be mad about the speed bump and then complain and then figure it out and then have it removed.
Yeah, but crazy. Talk about something that nobody is going to complain about. Middle-aged man trading cards go viral in rural Japan town. This is hilarious, and I kind of want to do this for Atlanta and make a set of trading cards. So basically the gist is they started making these cards with the pictures. Think like Pokemon Go, or not Pokemon, the trading game cards, like or Magic or one of these trading card games, and pictures of people that are actually in the town. Like a retired firefighter, and he had like all these like points and stuff like that. And really they originally just did it to get these kids engaged in civic life and things like that. But then they actually started playing a game out of it because they had all these powers and stuff like that. And then asking for autographs from some of these people, on these cards as well. What do you think, Joe? Is there a future Joe Casabona, playing card in the works here?
I mean, if my wife was here, she would say that my ego doesn't need any of that. But I mean, I think this is so cool. You know, I see the one quote here. We wanted to strengthen the connection between the children and the older generation. I'm the president of my kids' home and school association. So basically like the PTA. And community is something I've been thinking about a lot. I just read The Anxious Generation, and I feel like parents my age, again, I'm going to be 40 this year, are concerned about this breakdown in community because kids are spending more time online. And let's be honest, adults are also spending more time online. And I think this is such a clever way to build that community. That's super cool.
Yeah. It's super interesting. I don't know if it would work here in the US. I mean, obviously Japan is the place where a lot of these trading card games, have started. And so that's why it kind of took off there, but I think it's interesting. And so, might have to think about that. Maybe we can make some trading cards of our own for something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen them at, some word camps and other tech conferences will do like speaker trading cards, and you got to try to get all the speakers before the end of the conference. And
love it.
I think that's a really clever, man. It's like making stuff now is obnoxiously easy,
right?
Like imagine somebody being like, oh, we just made a bespoke trading card game like 20 years ago. They'd be like, how expensive was that? Now it's just like, oh, I thought about it and I 3D printed the thing that makes the cards or whatever. Exactly. That was very like drunk uncle of me, but it was
there you go. And last up, go ahead, Joe.
Yes. So I like this story. Remember public phones, the Masters still offers old school devices as an alternative to cell phones. I like this.
I had no idea, first of all, and I kind of love this, that cell phones are not allowed at the Masters. So you cannot even bring them into the venue. You have to leave them outside. And so if you want to make a call, they actually have a bank of phones, not rotary phones. They are push button phones, but you have to then know phone numbers. So I got to ask you, Joe, how many phone numbers do you know right now off the top of your head?
I know my wife's, at least two of my brothers, and at least one of my parents. I think that's it.
I think I know like 3, maybe 4 phone numbers, and
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of reliance on the phone.
My wife's is the only one I've learned in like the last 10 years or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like my brother, like I've had my cell phone since 1999 and I've had the same number
Yeah.
all that time, and it's about the same for my brothers and my parents. So like you actually had to memorize phone numbers in the 90s and early 2000s.
Right.
And so that's why I know those. I like had to make a point to like when my oldest had to know our phone numbers, I had to like make a point to memorize my wife's because I couldn't remember it.
Yeah, I gotta say, so my kids both are older and they have cell phones. I don't know their cell phone numbers. Like it's in the phone, and that's probably a problem because anything happens to that phone and I'm in trouble.
Right. That's like, I'm always like, well, there's some device I can access with their number on it, but like, I don't know, what if my phone dies and my watch dies and I don't have my laptop on me or something, right? Then it's like, oh, I wish I knew. I'll try to figure out based on my number.
Let me just call 0 and maybe they'll know.
Yeah.
Can you connect me to my house?
Yeah. What's your address? I don't know. I always put it in the GPS.
I don't know. Yeah.